And welcome to week 4 Desk Crit. When we last left off, I was talking about how I've progressed along with my presentation. We were on the slide where I had a quiz, or I asked everyone to join the link. I've noticed I've really tried to incorporate um, some different applications. So this week I was trying to have our admin, like our IT technician, he was going to try to install Kahoot as an add-in, but we're having a lot of trouble with that. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Kahoot would look like if I added it in. Um, I know that on my app, like on my desktop app, I was able to insert my form. So when I came to the form, that's part of this week when we're looking at some of the information that is on our task for the week. That's one of the items. So I'm coming over here. Let me see where we are here. So here, as we look at this, it says consider creating a formative summative assessment for your project or quizzing item, which I've done. I created that one. And I have been working on creating another for the next condition. Make sure your project is responsive on a mobile device. So you can see here I have checked it. I don't know if you can see here on my, I'm trying to see if you can see my mobile phone. It's hard to see, but it is mobile device compliant. So I have been able to try it on presentation mode, and it usually will present. So it does the same thing. Like if I turn it. Medical emergency training. Learn how to treat common medical emergencies in the dental office setting. So it is mobile compliant. Something I am struggling with is, and I don't know if any of you can give me insight to this, but when I go to my PowerPoint slides, right now when I'm coming through the slides, I continue to lose my ability to play any of my videos. I've been deleting them and bringing them back, and deleting them and bringing them back, and I can't seem to get it to work. It says cannot play media. I've changed the settings on it. I've double checked to make sure they're allowed. So I'm a bit frustrated with the fact that my videos continue to just basically lose the ability to play after I save. So I'm not sure what's going on. I've watched multiple videos this week on how to fix that and haven't been able to fix it. So I just keep having to redo it every single time. And that's becoming a bit taxing on me. This week I worked on 3 more slides. Now we're at a new condition, so let's learn more about angina. I had a wonderful video ready to play here, which has now disappeared. It's lost its function, like all of them have. I've been having to save all my video links on a document so I know where I've gone to. I even tried to download the YouTube videos. I'm just having a lot of trouble. I'm really encountering a lot of struggles with this project. So the more struggles I encounter, the more time it takes. So that's becoming a little frustrating. Um, you know, as we're going along, I know we're wanting to do some more immersive, a little bit more immersive stuff for the presentation. And I have been looking at different types of things I can do for the presentation. Like here it said, so make sure your project is responsive, mobile compliant. It is. But like I was saying, I'm still facing issues with the video play. And I really would love some feedback on that. I can't seem to get it to work properly. Explore how your project appears across multiple platforms and devices. And I have, and it seems to work fine. You may want to explore immersive learning with Captivate VR. Feature creating interactive content with 360 videos or images. Again, I'm still struggling with Captivate. All the videos in the world, I've watched so many, I still can't get it to work. Today, as a matter of fact, I went on Captivate and I tried to download the PowerPoint into Captivate because I did watch a video that said that you could do that. So I came to Adobe Captivate. I went in and I attempted to import it. So when I watched the video, it said to come in, go to a new project, and if you go to File, you just press to import, which I did find it. Pressed import, nothing happened. So I'm having a really hard time with this. I have not been able to really get this to work, much less do any type of VR on it. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Here, when you go to the import option, I went to project content and closed captions. Some of the other videos that I watched showed that it even had an option to import. See, here's my presentation. So I'm going to click on it, open, and let's see how much occurs. There was another option on some of these other Adobe Captivate screens because as you see, as I'm showing you how mine looks, it does not look like the screens that I see on the videos. So I'm baffled. I don't know really what to say. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Like I said, I would really love some feedback. I'm not really sure with my project because with the content that I'm presenting, it's medical emergency training. And if we go back in time and I show you this slide, for instance, it shows you that I'm going to actually go through 7 different medical emergencies on this presentation, right? So I'm just on the second one, with the 9th slide, just on the second one. So I wasn't sure whether to keep the same pattern because I started with an introduction slide. I explained the content, what I'm going to present throughout this presentation, basically. Then I went on to the first condition, which was vasovagal syncope. I went on to a video that, there was supposed to also be a video that played here about, let's learn about vasovagal syncope. So the audience knows what the condition actually is and how it's treated. Then I went on to a slide that has an actual video of a dental team handling vasovagal syncope in their dental office. And then I have the role play option where I come out and I tell them, okay, well, now it's time to stop and see what you've learned. I would like each of you to find a partner and you're going to reenact how you would handle this situation if you were in a dental office. So that's how I did that. After I finished that, I did an assessment. This is the assessment where you can, the student can go to their phone and they can pretty much, like I'm going here now, and it takes me to the actual form. So it takes me to a form, and I can't really see my screen right here, but let me see if I can. Nothing's happened with the Adobe Captivate, by the way. It's just stopped doing anything. So that's pretty much where we are with that. So it takes me to a Google form. There we go. The Google form, it says click to start. I'm clicking to start, and as you can see, I don't know if the screen will turn. It does ask, like, what is vasovagal syncope? And so there's questions on here for the actual user. So is it a heart attack, a fainting episode? So the user has to actually answer all these questions and then proceed. So once they answer the questions, I know, okay, they've mastered it. Let's move on to the next condition. I'm using the same pattern though. I'm not sure if that's a good idea to use the same pattern or if it's too repetitious. I really need some input from the audience because I'm not sure if this will just be too repetitious, because I was going to do the same thing. So I'm going to do the same pattern. So basically down here, we're watching a video on angina. Then we're going to come to the next one. It's going to show how the dental team handled angina in their dental office. Then we're going to go to the role play. Let's see what you've learned. And then the final, then the next slide would be the quiz or the assessment, which I was going to try to do a Kahoot this time. But like I said, IT is also running into a lot of problems. So I have all these little roadblocks just like doop, 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 doop. They're just popping up all over the place. Really trying. So that's pretty much what my week has been. I've explored a whole lot of different things. There's so many things out there, especially when it comes to the immersive experience. I saw a few videos where they were like on a beach presenting their PowerPoint, like really cool things. But I'm not sure how it would tie into my presentation because I've already started a pattern. I already have like a certain design, and I don't want to throw something in that's going to throw off what I've got going. So I appreciate any feedback you have. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.